It's time to brag, be rich, and generous. Brag Radio is hosted by best-selling real estate investing author Larry Goins and co-host Kandas. For the next hour, they'll show you proven and effective ways you can be successful in real estate. From the WBT studios in beautiful uptown Charlotte, the flagship station of the Brag Radio Network, here are your hosts, the rock stars of real estate, Larry and Kandas.
What's up?
Thank you, Chad.
How you doing?
I'm
What
good.
what
How are
U2
you?
song is that?
New Year's Day.
New Year's Day. That's right. That's right.
Happy 2018.
I know, right?
2018.
Can you believe it?
No, I'm going to write 2017 for the first month anyway, so it really
See-
won't start being 2018 for me until around February.
So Chad just said, see if you can figure out the significance of this song. And I'm like, it's you too. I was trying to tell you, it's you too.
Oh, okay, I
You
got
too.
you.
That's
I was
what
like, me
telling her.
too, what? What do I need to do? He's like,
And then I go,
and I was like, they're both on. My headset is fully on.
that's funny.
I did not get it.
That's hilarious. But I didn't know the name of the song or I would have got it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, oh well, there you
New
have it.
Year's Day.
Yep. Is that from the Joshua Tree album?
It is not.
What is it from?
It's from the one before that, I think.
The one before that. That's good. It's also on the greatest hits.
It is.
That's funny. That's funny. All right. So, brand new year, our first show of the year, right, Kandas?
That's right.
And last week we talked about goal setting, right? We talked about goal setting. We talked about all the different things you need to do to set goals and the different types of goals like spiritual, family, physical, financial, and, business, that sort of thing. So we talked about all that. And so it's the very first show in a brand new year. And what we want to do this week is tell you about some of the things that we're doing this year that are different because we've been working really, really hard to make sure that we grow in business and personally. And we've got a lot of things going on this year that I am really, really excited about. How about you?
Yeah, me too. Super excited. But it's going to be a lot of work. It's not going to be just kind of easy come by stuff that starts to happen.
No,
Everything
it's
that we
not.
put in place for this year some of it started months ago. And some of it will just be getting kicked off at the beginning of the year, but some of it has been in play and in production and now just starting to be released for 2018.
That's true. That's true. We've got a lot of stuff going on. I come up with and I have a lot of great ideas. I think they're great ideas. But
That's debatable. I'm just kidding. They're great.
But here's what happens. When we have these meetings about how to get all this stuff done, you're all about the logistics. How are we going to handle this? How are we going to do this? We got to set this up. We got to do that.
It was just last month, and we were having a meeting, and you were like, oh, well, that shouldn't take that long. That shouldn't take that long. We can do this in like 10 days. I'm like, no. And then you were starting to get, like really granular with stuff, and I was on board with that. And then you were like, but that's too granular. That's too granular. And I had to remind you that that's where I have to live, is on the granular level to make things happen and push things forward, because it's not just going to take like 10 or 15 days for stuff.
As a visionary, I forget about that stuff, right? Somebody told me something a long time ago, and I never say this to anybody, but sometimes it just pops in my head. It's like, don't tell me about the labor pains, just show me the baby.
You do say that. What do you mean it's in your head? That
say
comes
it.
out of your mouth to me all the time.
Do I say it out loud?
Yes.
Really? Oh, okay. I guess I do. I'm sorry, Kandas.
No, you're not. When you're sorry for something, you tend to try to stop doing it. But I don't see this stopping.
That's funny.
Empty
So,
apologies.
So, yeah, we have a lot going on with our education business and with our real estate business. With our real estate business, we are busy recruiting, training, motivating, and managing. We are rebuilding a team. We've had a team in the past, and some of them have gone out on their own. Some of them didn't make it. We've changed directions in some ways we're doing things, and we're rebuilding our team. And we've got some really good people on board right now, and we're steadily growing our business, steadily growing our team. In fact, if you go to investorsrehab.com, you look up in the top right corner of our website. That's the website where we sell all of our properties, investorsrehab.com. realestatedays.com, and you look up in the top right corner, and there's a link that says Join Our Team, right?
Right.
So you can click on that link and see what we're looking for, any openings we have in our office to actually join our team and work directly with us in our office, buying and selling 3, 5, 10, 15, 20 houses a month, right?
Right. That's right. Up to that many.
That's right. That is
We
right.
really want to get back into our property flow that we had going on a few years ago. Look, here's
That's
another
true.
Brad caller. I can't talk to people
There
right
you
now.
go.
We're on the show.
You haven't even given out the phone number yet, right? 877
We must have commercials playing too, because they've been happening all day today. It's been
Really?
great. Yeah.
That's awesome. That is awesome. So I'm really excited about 2018.
2018.
I want to share something that just popped into my head. I remember hearing somebody one time say, all the even years are good years for me, and the odd years are bad years.
Sounds like a
for me.
mindset thing for me.
Well, it's listen, it's what you make out of it, right?
Yeah.
It's what you think. If you think the odd number of years are your bad years, guess what's going to happen?
It's going to suck.
They're going to be your bad years, right? They're going to be your bad years. So you got to get out of that mindset. You know, I can never do this. I never do that. This never works well for me. If that's your mindset, just forget about it. You might as well stay in bed, pull the covers over your head, right? Just don't even try. Just don't even try. But forget about that. You know, this is going to be a great year. It's going to be a fabulous year.
Can you talk today?
Yeah, I should stick with the word great. It's going to be a great year, right? We do have a lot going on. We're growing our real estate business. We're continuously hiring. We're recruiting, training, motivating, and managing. We're moving into other states. We're buying houses. We wholesale houses. We do the model real estate day trading. We buy it and sell it the same day using the internet. Right now, we're buying and selling houses in 3 different states, North Carolina, South Carolina, and Georgia, soon to be in a few other states. Now, we have done deals in 12 different states, right from our office in Lake Wiley. But steadily, consistently, right now we're buying in North Carolina and South Carolina and Georgia, soon to be some other states. But we're always looking to grow our team, add more people to our team. It seems like we're having to buy new desks and computers all the time, right?
We are. Well, we've got a few computers, but the desk, we're having, because we had switched out last year to the new style desk.
It's all new stuff.
Yeah, you got rid of. Well, we have to buy new because when we pulled all the other desks out, you sold them.
I did.
So I have to buy these new style table desk things that we've got.
We sold some. We also gave some away.
We burned the bridge with that.
We gave some away too.
We did.
We gave some away, like to our church,
right?
And our big 20-foot conference table. We gave that away to our church.
Yep.
And so but it was time. It was time to paint and carpet and get new desk and fresh look.
Right.
New year, new things going on. So I'm really, really excited about that.
I like it. I mean, everything's got a really good feel to it. It's got a good beat. It's easy to dance to.
Where'd you get that line?
You.
I give it an 8.
I give it an 8.
Had a good beat. Was easy to dance to. So, we're growing our real estate business. We're wholesaling mainly. That's real estate day trading. You can get a copy of that book, right, Kandas?
That's right. 877 Larry Go can get you a copy of the Full Investor's Kit. It's got both of the books in it, the HUD book and the real estate day trading book.
That's right.
That's right.
That's right. I didn't know if you were going to mention the name of the book. You said both of the books. Yeah. So, and we're working on some more courses, some more training. But on our real estate side, we're mainly day trading houses. Okay,
right.
That's what we're mainly doing. But we also do some lease options and seller finance stuff in retirement accounts. Right, and that's something we can teach you guys how to do as well. In fact, in your investor's kit, there's some information about buying and selling real estate in your retirement account, right? You can do it in an ESA, education savings account. You could do it in an HSA, health savings account. You can also do it in an IRA or a solo 401k, regular 401k, safe harbor 401k, or a simple savings incentive match plan for employees. That's when you have a small business with a very few employees. So give Kandas a call. 877-LARRY-GO. You can get the investor's kit, which includes the real estate day trading book, the HUD Homes half off book, some DVDs, some CDs, some books on self-directed retirement accounts, and a whole bunch of other stuff and junk. And it's absolutely free.
That's right. So 877-LARRY-GO, or you can shoot me an email to info@bragradio.com if that's easier for you if you have any questions, or visit us at bragradio.com. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Brag Radio. This is Kandas here with Larry Goins,
Hola.
national author, speaker, educator in real estate investing.
Wow, that's the first time you've ever said that about me.
In front of you. I have to say it all the time on the phone.
Do you really?
Yeah, that you don't hear me with that.
That's funny.
Yep.
That's hilarious. Us.
You forgot one.
What?
Rock star of real estate.
Whoa, hey.
That's your line, Chad.
Okay. You can use it.
With the radio voice.
Rock star of real estate.
I want to do some commercials with him doing
First
that.
week of the new year. We've
That's
already
awesome.
pulled out the radio voice.
That's awesome. I love it.
I love it too.
That's great. So we've got a lot going on. It's a brand new year. We've got a lot of things to help you guys, our students, fellow investors, that sort of thing. We're changing a lot of stuff in our organization. We're growing our real estate wholesaling business, our lease option business, our seller finance business, and we're always looking for good people to join our team. Go to investorsrehab.com, click on the link in the top right corner, and that says join our team. If you're local in Charlotte, it's full-time, 9 to 5, commission only. Hey, that's real estate, right?
Yep.
Yeah, you eat what you kill, right? That's I've heard somebody
The
say
real
that
estate
before.
term is a realtor term.
That's it's like being an agent, right?
You like having the lingo down,
Yeah,
don't you?
I do. You eat what you kill, right? So yeah, and we'll work with you and help you with that. Now, our education business, right? Our education business is we've changed a lot there. First, our 3-day events, right? We've got a 3-day event coming up right here in Charlotte, North Carolina,
In
right?
February, yeah, we sure do. You guys can call the office or call 877-LARRY-GO, or call the office 803-831-2858 to get registered for that.
What are the dates of that? Do you know?
It's February 20. No, that's the new mastermind. I've got those dates stuck in my head. I think it's February 16, 17, 18. It is.
Oh, really?
February 16, 17, and 18. Is
Right
the
here in
Charlotte
Charlotte.
3-day. Yep, that's the Charlotte 3-day event dates.
Right here in Charlotte.
16th, 17th, and 18th.
That's good. That's good. So that's a 3-day event, and my 3-day event, I have worked very, very, very hard to update this entire 3-day training. I've had some people tell me, Larry, you give us more at a 3-day seminar than most people give us on coaching and mentoring that we paid tens of thousands of dollars for. So, but remember, it's still a seminar type environment. I can't give you instruction at a 3-day event, but I'm going to give you absolutely as much information and content and data that I can in a seminar type environment.
That's right.
You know, and we usually have, they usually sell out. I remember, a lot of times on our website, we have to say sold out, put your name down here for the next one, right?
Right.
So they do sell out, and I say sell out. It's not going to cost them anything but a $97 seat reservation, right?
Right. Well, sellout pretty much means that the seats that I've got set up for the event are gone. Right.
Gone.
Yeah, because we cap at 100.
We have no more room.
Right.
No
We
more.
typically cap at 100. That's the size room that I contract months in advance. So by the time, there's people over 100, bodies wanting to come, then I can't, bodies, souls, whatever you want to call them that want to come, I can't increase the room size because
Right.
we've already, established that. So
Right.
that's why we cap. Plus, we like to have an environment where there are enough people there to network, but not where anybody feels like a sheep just being herded around.
Right.
We
right.
like kind of an intimate environment where people can get to know each other. There's plenty of time to talk and to network with each other, and things like that. And we don't want just a herd kind of walking around being led everywhere.
A herd mentality?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Are you serious?
I don't want a sheeple group of sheeples walking
herd
around
or a
in
bunch
there.
of cows?
This thing. This is going to be my demise for his sound effects for 2018
That's funny, right?
are going to kill me.
I love it.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
I love it. It's funny.
You don't pay attention to me while you're searching for those little things.
You're right.
He's like a 5-year-old with this new toy.
You're right. All right,
Loves
so
the sound effects.
let's talk about some of the things we can do to help the people listening right now. Okay.
Okay.
We have changed our 3-day event. Sign up for the 3-day event. I don't care where you're coming from. We've had people come from out of the country. At our last event, we had somebody from Brazil.
Charlotte's
right?
the main hub. It's easy to fly in and out of.
That's exactly right. Charlotte is a hub for American Airlines.
Right.
Okay. So it's very easy. It's almost one stop from any major city.
And we
right?
do airport hotels. I can't give you the specific hotel without you registering, but we book at airport hotels. So we try to make it as a what is that? Not accommodatable. What is that word?
Convenience.
There we go. We'll just use convenience.
Accommodatable. I'm going to remember that one, Candace. Let me write that down. Accommodatable.
Accommodatable. Convenient as we try to
we
make
gonna
it.
be accommodatable for you. Come on down and get you a seat right now.
This is not starting off well. This first show of 2018.
So at the 3-day event, let me tell you something.
You'll have a lot of
tell
comfortability there.
Comfortability, right?
Chad, seriously? Feel very ganged up on in this show.
Comfortable.
It's all right. The people still love me.
Of course they do.
The people
of
love
course
me.
they do. They're
I
calling
might
you.
get picked on here.
So at our 3-day event, you're going to learn everything about the different levels of real estate. Yes, real estate has levels, right? What's the easiest barrier to entry in real estate, and then how to work your way up to the different levels of real estate. That's one of the things we go through.
Mm-hmm.
We also go through marketing, every single possible way to find a deal. Well, first of all, you don't find deals. Deals are created,
That's
right?
right.
You know, I tell people all the
This is what
time
you
that ask
say.
me, they say, Larry, where did you find that deal? Our standard answer is, hey, when we found it, it wasn't a deal.
Right.
Right? So every possible conceivable way to find a property that you can make an offer on and get a deal out of, okay? We're going to go through that. We're going to show you how to analyze deals. I don't care if it's a wholesale deal, if it's a fix and flip, if it's a seller finance, a rental, or a lease option. We're going to show you exactly how to analyze that deal. We're going to go over negotiating, right? Every single way to negotiate a deep discount on a property. We're going to go through due diligence, all the different ways to do your due diligence, whether it is getting pictures of a house, inspecting the property, finding the comps, the rent comps, the just anything you need to know about due diligence to make sure that you're not getting stuck in a property. Because one of the biggest things people say is they're scared of getting stuck in a property, right?
Right.
It's a big fear that people have. Fear of getting stuck in a property or losing money or something like that. So you don't have to worry about that. We are going to work with you and show you and teach you what to do. We're going to show you how to automate your business. We're going to show you how we automate our business. When somebody calls off one of our marketing or goes to our website, how they all automatically go in to a database, and then it creates a task for either you or your virtual assistant or your seller, not seller, but your employee or whatever, for them to pick up the phone. Is going to create a task, right? And that's another thing we're going to show you how to recruit, train, motivate, and manage virtual assistants. We're going to show you how to sell your properties fast, how to market to sell them fast. We're going to show you everything you need to know about HUD, how to buy HUD houses at 50, 40, 30% of list price. We're going to show you all about day trading real estate, how to buy and sell a house the same day. We're going to show you about, we're going to tell you about our Inner Circle programs there. You can sign up for our Inner Circle programs there. You'll hear all about them there in detail. And man, what else do we talk about at our 3 days?
I can't think of anything that you haven't mentioned.
There's a tremendous asset protection, entity structuring,
Did you mention
tax
how many
planning.
slides you have now?
I have about 623 slides, I believe it is.
Which is up by like 100 and something.
100-ish.
Yeah.
Right? So I've totally updated. It's brand new for right now, 2018, today's market. Call Candace and ask her about signing up for our 3-day training event. 877-LARRY-GO, right?
Yeah, 877-LARRY-GO. And we can definitely get that squared away for you, get you signed up for one of the upcoming 3-day events, talk to you about our mentoring opportunities, get the Investors Kit out to you via email, or if you can come out of the office and pick it up and take a tour, we can get that scheduled for you too. Check out all the past show archives and everything like that on bragradio.com. Send me an email to info@bragradio, or give me a call, 877-LARRY-GO. Thanks. And we're back with Brag Radio.
What's happening?
Investing in real estate to be rich and generous.
And it's a brand new year, 2018. We're really excited. I hope you're excited about the year. We've got a lot going on in our organization that we're always trying to be better. We're always pushing ourselves, pushing to the limit to grow as a real estate investor, to buy more and sell more houses, to be able to be better educators and help more people to become successful real estate investors, because I love getting the testimonials, don't you?
I do.
I mean,
I do. We're changing people's lives.
We really are. In fact, we've got one room in our office, and it's a huge room, okay? And it's probably, I don't know how big this room is, like 25
It felt
by
enormous
40.
when we painted it.
I know, right? We started hiring out after that, because you and your girls and me and Noah, we painted it one weekend, right?
Yeah, never again. We painted it over Christmas break last year.
Right.
Not 2017 one, but 2016 one.
But we literally finally put a lot of our testimonials together, and we framed them, and we've got like 3 walls lined with nothing but testimonials about, you guys helped me close my 10th deal. I just made $40,000. I just made $20,000. I'm able to quit my job. All that stuff. 4 different walls?
4 walls have them on them now.
Wow. That's awesome. I love it. It's awesome. We got so many testimonials and so many successful students. And, I'm just really excited because, yes, it helps us. That's our business we're in. We get paid for educating people, but we are changing people's lives.
It's
right?
amazing to see.
It really is. It's great to be able to have a job, have a career where you get paid to help other people be successful. I love it.
Right.
I love it.
Show them how to be successful, but then also watch them start to give and pay forward and give back.
Brag.
That's awesome.
To brag.
We've learned so many ways over this last year since we, the last 2 years, really, year and a half. But we have learned so many different ways, so many different charities, so many just different outlets that people have to give. I didn't know most of these existed. Like the widows in Russia, that type thing, being able to give computers to a school, I really wouldn't have thought about that, I don't think.
Yeah, being able to build schools in Kenya and Uganda and places like that.
We've got students that are involved in all different types
wheelchairs
of
for
charities.
kids,
It's crazy.
Wheelchairs for kids in, I forget where that is, Haiti. Yeah,
it's amazing.
It's awesome.
We have a lot of people doing a lot of amazing things. I'm so proud of them.
I know. It's really cool to be able to be a part of that.
It is.
It really is. One of the things that we have changed this year that I am so excited about is we've had mentoring programs for many years now, for like, I don't know, since probably 14 years now, something like that, since around 2004. But we have recently updated and upgraded and changed and totally added more things to it. And it's going to require a lot of work on my part, right? Additional work. But I know it's going to help students become that much more successful in a shorter period of time. And the great news is we have revamped everything and changed the name and everything. And
this is the first time we've revamped these, right? Since creation?
In probably at least 7 or 8 years.
Even with the names?
With the names, yeah, we've never changed the name, but we've added some things to it. But now it blows me away.
It feels completely different.
The greatest part about this is there's a level for everybody, okay?
Yeah.
and we've added a mastermind. Now, we've had a lot of students, okay, that in the past, they would say, hey, I'm already doing business. I'm already a full-time real estate investor. What can you teach me that I don't already know? Now, don't get me wrong. I believe I can teach you things that you may not have heard about because, people tell me all the time, wow, Larry, I've been doing this 15 years and nobody ever shared that with me, or I didn't know this existed or that existed. So, I believe there is a lot of things I can share with you. But one of the things that we've done is we've created a mastermind. And I am so excited about that. And it's already half full, right? It's already half filled up. But we just started it and just told a few people about it, people at our last event last month. And it's already half full. But what a mastermind is, it's a small group of a dozen investors. Now, you got to be a full-time investor to participate in this, okay? But if you're a full-time investor and you're doing deals, okay, when you become a member of our mastermind, it's not just me standing up there teaching, coaching, training, or whatever.
It's not like that at all.
No, it's not like that at all. And because you and I are in 3 masterminds
That's
ourselves.
Right.
But what a mastermind is, it's a group of like-minded people. We get together 3 times a year, right? And then we also get together once a month over the phone. But we get together 3 times a year, and you prepare a presentation, whether it's a PowerPoint slide or whatever. Prepare a presentation to give a share, okay? You got to be at the level where you can share, where you have something to give, where you can help other people, okay? And then you share that. And then after we go around the room, each person gets their time. You go around the room and then you share what you want to help others with. Like, here's an idea. Here's things I'm doing. Mm-hmm. Here's something I'm working with. Here's a form that I use when a seller calls, or here's, how another way I'm automating my business, or another way I'm getting leads not many people have thought about. So you give a share, and then you say, okay, here's what I'm having trouble with. Here's what I'm having problems with. And it might be real estate, but it might not even be real estate. One of the things I've learned about masterminds is when you get to the level of a mastermind, what's happening is it's not all about just trying to do business now, right?
Right.
It's not all about that. It's about, I've accomplished all this. I've met a lot of my goals. I'm financially set or financially stable. But my problem is I'm not spending enough time with my family, or my problem is, I need to grow spiritually, or my problem is I don't have any friends or anybody to confide in or anybody to talk to. It's more than just teaching, coaching, real estate. It's more, a mastermind is more of, we're doing life together, right?
Yeah, it's development on a different level. Like, it's personal and business development, but on a different level. When I first started going with you, I was so incredibly surprised, and pleasantly surprised and shocked that it wasn't like anything I'd experienced before. And people were so vulnerable. And when you can be that open in a group of individuals with at that caliber, it's the transformation possibilities are incredible for anything that you could think of. And you also are able to hold each other accountable. Yeah. Right? Yeah. And so, call Kandas if you're already a full-time real estate investor and you want to learn more about being a part of our mastermind. It's a very small group. We meet a few times a year. But in addition to the mastermind, and I know we're about out of time, but in addition to the mastermind, we have multiple levels of our inner circle program, right? Multiple levels. So of our inner circle programs, and we've even changed the name. Chad, you're going to love this because all of our inner circle programs now have a rock and roll theme. They sure do.
Nice.
We have an opening act. That's like, where do you think that is?
The newbie.
That's the newbie, right? That's the getting started, right? And then we have headliner, right? And then after that, okay, we have a whole nother level that's one step up where they actually come to our office for 3 days. They get all of our tools. They get our CRMs. They get our websites. They get everything. And those are our legend levels. And those levels are VIP, backstage pass, and all access. Yeah. So all access is the Mac Daddy, right? So the goal is whatever level you are, just work your way up. And your goal is to be in the mastermind eventually.
That's right.
And you can work your way up. And the other good part is whenever you come in at one level, whatever level you're in a position to that you feel comfortable with, we will give you credit to go up to the next level because each level has more and more, and it's more in depth. And right,
except to the mastermind, yeah.
Right.
But the levels are all increase on each other, and it is a credit toward the next level up. Except when you get to the mastermind level. But you can give me a call 877-LARRY-GO. We can talk more in detail about all of that stuff, the mastermind and the inner circle levels for 2018 and beyond that we're seeing right now. So 877-LARRY-GO, bragradio.com, or info@bragradio.com. Welcome back, Brag Radio. This is Kandas.
And Larry.
I was wondering. I did look at you that time to see if you were leaning up to the mic.
That's funny.
So, time for the fourth segment. And we have a bragger with us today. Michael, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
There he is.
What's happening,
Yes,
buddy? How
we
you
can
been?
hear you.
I'm doing great.
That's awesome. One of our Inner Circle students. Congratulations. You're the man, the legend, and the myth.
Oh, my goodness.
So, Michael, what's been going on?
I'm sorry, say that again?
What's been going on with you and your real estate investing? What you been up to?
So I'll give you a little background because I want to set the stage of how the Inner Circle really helped me.
Oh, that's
So
cool. Set the stage.
Okay.
Yeah, appreciate it.
I like that. He's going to run this show.
That sounds good to me.
So I actually started real estate investing around 2002, wholesaling by selling contracts. And then I linked with a private lender, and we started doing rehabs, rentals. I was doing HUD properties, REOs, all kinds of stuff. But then, unfortunately, in 2007, I got sick. And I never really restarted, but I kept learning. I kept trying to, stay engaged and learn stuff. I joined my local real estate association.
Right.
And it was through that I went to one of the expos, and I went to a booth, and this guy was selling this book about filthy riches. I was like, what's this filthy riches stuff? I said, that sounds pretty good. Let me give that a try. So that was around 2016. So I was giving it a try, and I was struggling with finding the properties, and I said, I just reached out and called the office and said, is there some way somebody can give me some help, walk me through the process? Because I really believe, and I read it, and I listened to your tapes. I said, I really believe in this. I just think I need a little help. And they said, we just happen to have this Inner Circle meeting going on. I said, okay, and I came out for the 2.5 or 3 days, and with some things, Larry, that you said, here's a couple of key things that happened to me. One was you said I had to learn to stop waiting until things are perfect to get started. And
I said that?
You put us on the phone during the training. That was a gut check.
Wow.
One of the people that I called during the training was in, you told us to select the area that's sort of outside of a major metropolitan area. I'm from the Philadelphia area.
Right.
So about 2 hours north of us is this area called Scranton and Wilkes-Barre. Is two small cities north of us. And I reached out to one of the listings that I found, to the realtor out there during the training. I ended up following up with that realtor. She was registered to do HUD bids.
Right.
Since then, I won 3 HUD bids. I did a simultaneous close on one. It wasn't a lot of money, but I was sitting there looking at the check, and I said, wow, you just generated cash by just following your formula. And then
I love it.
That was exciting. I looked at my wife. I said, "This is not much." It was a little over $3,000. But I said, "Hey, if we did this once a month, it would totally change our lives."
Right.
That was, So we got two more properties since then. One we actually closed on a cash that was low. Excuse me. And we actually had some buyers, so I didn't get the simultaneous close,
Right.
but we do have buyers lining up. And I called on one of your Monday calls. I had asked the question about, well, how do you show the property and stuff? And you say, hey, you get a different realtor to help show the property and all that. So I just follow what you said. We got
Right.
a third one that we're trying to work the simultaneous close. Want to get the contract with the buyer. We got two potential buyers with it. And I'm just excited because I'm looking at this, and what I asked for somebody to hold my hand. I got in the inner circle, and that's what you did. I was emailing you, and you would answer back, email questions, you would answer back. So I would say to anybody out there, I mean, you're the real deal, because I've been involved with other real estate training and things of that nature. But what I like your spirit. I like how you reach out to want to help people, and I like the way you instruct folks. It just worked for me, and I'm just loving life right now.
That is awesome. That is awesome. Well, congratulations to you and to your wife. I know she's excited as well.
Oh yeah. She's like, when do we move?
When do we move? Let me tell you something. That's awesome.
I gotta get a couple more deals before that happens, baby.
There you go. There you go. It's much easier to sell the move whenever you're moving up, right?
Right.
See, your wife is just the opposite. See, with my wife, like, she don't want to go anywhere. If we're moving, we got to move up, right? You don't have that problem. Congratulations. I love it, man. I love it. So tell us a little bit about what you're doing to be generous, okay?
Okay, I work with it's two types of ministries that I work with. The ones that minister the word, and one that minister physical needs. And there's a national one, TonyEvans.org, the Urban Alternative. He doesn't just preach the word, but what he does is they have a thing where they adopt schools. They teach local churches how to adopt schools to try to provide some mentorship in the schools.
Right.
So I give to that ministry. Another one is a local one, Neighborhood Crusades. It was started by a former police officer.
That's an awesome name, Neighborhood Crusades. That's great.
Neighborhood Crusades. It's neighborhoodcrusaders.org is their site.
Good.
It was started by Melvin Floyd. He's a former police officer, and he left the force to preach the word. And it was interesting because I found out his daughter was a good friend of my wife when they were in high school, so they knew each other through high school. Now we're godparents to their daughter.
Oh wow, that's cool.
That is great.
And then the ones that meet the physical needs, I really love Angel Tree, the prisonfellowship.org. We help in two ways, and nationally giving, and also I support it at my church. They actually do the gifts. And then there's another local one called Chosen 300, where this gentleman started. He had a prayer meeting to bring multiple denominations together, and then they just went on from there to meet the needs of feeding the poor and things of that nature. And they call themselves Chosen 300 after the scripture with Gideon, where eventually he had 300 warriors to go against the enemy. So that's where he gets that from. And then another one that's national is called City Team.
Right.
They do a lot of feeding of the poor as well. cityteam.org.
Man, you are busy.
The Chosen 300 is chosen300.org. I feel as though I can do more by helping these organizations do what they do. I couldn't do all that stuff they do myself, so that's the way. When I saw your brag philosophy, I said, "Oh my goodness, this is right up my alley." That's the way I think.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
I love it, man. That is great. That is great. We really, really appreciate you taking the time to be on today. Thank you so much for doing that. Thank you so much for your business. I'm so proud of you, so excited for you. And thank you so much for what you're giving out there and helping others with your time and money. And we are going to make sure we put those links on our page for the show notes as well. So thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for your time.
And that is going to wrap up today's Bragg Radio, leading the world to be rich and generous. For more information about what Larry and Kandas talked about on today's show, or to get a free investor's kit, call 877-LARRY-GO. That's 877-527-7946. You can also go to braggradio.com. Make sure to tune in every Saturday for Bragg Radio, leading the world to be rich and generous. Larry and Kandas will show you how to invest in real estate and the many ways real estate creates the ideal investment here on News 1110 99.3 WBT.